This guy knows stuff. I've read his books. I've built our life based on some of his principles. And they asked him, define wisdom. And he said, wisdom. One definitions of it, he said, wisdom is the ability to identify the differences in people. In my mind, I like, what is this guy saying, man?
Wisdom is the ability
to identify the differences in people. And why is it important? That's the issue. That's the topic. Basically, just the layman's term. Why is uniqueness important? Why is diversity needed for them to be unity?
Yeah. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Love Life on botchpod.com. And why are you doing that already?
Allow
me to introduce.
I know my brand now. I'm trying like phone guy.
All right, good. So, well, you already introduced yourself. This is Mo, and my name is Leslie. Just in case this is your first time. So today we are going to be weighing in on a very, 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 significant subject. And before that, subscribe now. Like it now, yes. You can even like it in advance because I'm sure you like it at the end. Mm-hmm. And at the end, also put your comments there and share because it's going to benefit, others as well. Today we're looking at a very, very. It's a deep topic. It's for people, perhaps if you like to think a little bit deeper, this is for you. We're looking at unity is not uniformity. Unity is not uniformity. So don't mistake unity for uniformity, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. So
there are two. Those two words are very interesting when you are put in that sense. Okay. But they can be interchanged as well.
Okay. Can they be if unity is not uniformity, why can they be interchanged?
Yeah. Like for example now. Yeah. Like what's unity as a word? Unity is being is like moving without cohesion. It's like moving in a society now. Now it's only sociology. So I'm trying to avoid sociological terms, guys.
No, go ahead. Let me hear.
Okay. Like okay, let me go bookie now. No, okay, there's a theory called functionalism, yeah, in social sciences. Okay. Yeah, and this conversation, like this topic that we're introduced with, is a very sociological issue. Okay. As it is a relationship. What think with the relationship issue? Yeah. Yeah. Unity has to be each person working within a system, moving in synchronization. Agreement. That's unity. Yeah. Yeah. Now, should I define uniformity?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, uniformity, in its own sense, is common familiarity that you can identify a certain circle, a certain group, the same. Yeah. Uniformity has to do with the same. You can something can be identified within. That like someone can say okay, this guy is black, so it's identified as originally from Africa. Yeah. So that's uniformity. Yeah, that's uniformity. Being able to identified by it. Yeah. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. So that means in unity. Yeah. Unity is not uniformity. It means that in unity it must not be the same. But they can still work together. They
will work together.
They will work together, but they must not be the same.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have some few thoughts that I was able to put down.
Hit me, man. I love this topic, by the way.
Okay,
because I've experienced stuff. Yeah, right.
While thinking about this subject and how it affects relating with people and even the society as large. Yeah. So there were some thoughts that I just put on. The first one is, unity is only possible when there's diversity to start with.
Yes.
That means unity is only possible when there is
uniqueness,
yes. Difference. If there are no difference, if they are the same, then we can't call it unity, right? Yeah. So unity without diversity will be uniformity. Right. Don't worry about this term we're using. We'll get to where we're going.
Diversity.
No. But actually, unity without diversity will be uniformity, actually.
All right. Okay, define uniformity from your own
angle. You already defined it. What is core uniformity is the same. the same.
Yeah.
Just forget about everything.
Yeah.
Just pick the word the same. So sometimes people often mistake unity and connection for we have to be the same. That's what we're right. So what people say that for me to connect with you, for us to work together, for us to move in a certain direction, we have to be the same. But that's what we're trying to to cancel that from our minds. We need to understand that uniqueness is different. All that is very important. It's very key. In fact, there's a very intentional reason why God had to make us very different, right? But in our difference, we can still achieve togetherness, unity, oneness, right?
Yes.
Because that's a heart of God for us to be able to achieve oneness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dr. Mike Murdoch defined wisdom as the ability. He had many definitions. One of the definitions that I always talk about for many years, I've told you about it before.
Yeah.
He said, I don't understand how you give this guy who everybody knows that this guy is a very wise man. This guy is a multi-millionaire dollars. He has built he has a wisdom center. This guy knows stuff. I've read his books. I've built our life based on some of his principles. And they asked him, define wisdom. And he said, wisdom. One of the definitions of it, he said, wisdom is the ability to identify the differences in people. In my mind, I was like, what is this guy saying, man?
Wisdom is the ability
to identify the differences in people. Let's go further. This puzzle piece. This topic, because I've thought about it, because someone like me now, I know I've seen my differences. I've asked God those questions before. That why am I so weird? I've had girls leave me. You have had girls complain to you that
that's true. They've told me a lot that Tine is weird. Actually, you're weird.
You need to have your weird side. Everybody has their weird side. Yeah, and why is it important? That's the issue. That's the topic, basically. Just the layman's term. Why is uniqueness important? Why is diversity needed for them to be unity? Yeah. Like a puzzle piece. There's no puzzle piece that's the same. Yeah. Because two complete 4x4 squares cannot fit into. Yeah. They cannot. They can't
connect.
They can't connect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't God create a new man and call a woman? Why did God take a piece? Yeah, so there's also an argument that nobody is complete because everybody's completeness is in every other person. That's why there's unity.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why we're having discussion because we need to really open our hearts to people who are not like us. They don't share the same perspective.
Yeah.
Some people just go blank when they come in contact with somebody that is not the same with them.
Yeah.
Some people don't even know how to respond. Some people lock up. They build a wall once they discover that you are not the same.
Yeah.
You are not on the same page. Yeah. You are not the same. You are not thinking the same direction. So that's what we're trying to go against. In fact, So you need to develop a heart and a mindset that is able to entertain perspective, views, opinions. Is very, very important.
So this is not part of our course here, but it's part of it, but it wasn't in this term we're still going to talk about. Yeah, opposites attract.
Yeah.
It's the opposites attract. To the people that are completely different.
And there should be a reason for that, really.
Okay,
because naturally opposite really attract. You're right.
But birds of the same feather. Yeah, birds of the same feather flock together.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm trying to understand what how down they affect this, that's what I'm asking.
Okay, like birds of the same feather. I'm saying the feathers and their diversity. Yeah. And opposites attract. I'm using the oppositeness as their diversities in terms of relationships now.
Yeah.
Like if people are to these terms of relationship now, if people are to unite, have unity in certain relationships, they need to embrace their uniqueness, their diversities. Yeah, basically.
So this is it, right? We are designed to be together. In fact, the success of society, the success of every environment, the success of relationship is togetherness. It's very key.
Yes.
So one of the greatest tools or one of the greatest skills we need to pick up is relationship skills, which is the ability to be together, to dwell together. And the reason why we have wars and all that is people not not tolerating their diversities. So that's why we have wars, that's why we have all that. So because we are designed to be together, it is very vital for us to really pick up what unity really is and properly understand it. Even in relationship, our togetherness is tied to how much we're able to celebrate our differences.
Nice. Yeah.
It's very important.
True.
Our togetherness, the success of our relationships as a married couple, someone in relationship leading to marriage, as friends, is tied to how much we're willing to celebrate our differences.
I want to bring it home,
yeah.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
So one of Nigeria's biggest problem is cultural diversity. Have you said for the
Yes.
I talk about this online, but people are talking about Nigeria and the country dividing. Igbos want to go. The West say Igbos go, the West to go, and Middle Belt say, oh, go, not want to remain.
Yeah.
And so, how does diversity come in? Because it seems that Nigeria, what's Nigeria's motto again? Unity, peace, and progress. It seems unity, but it seems that unity that is supposed to be strengthened by our diversity.
Yeah.
Am I in line?
Yeah, in line. Go ahead.
But diversity is being threatened by diversity itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
and that's what we're trying. The unity that is supposed to be strengthened by our diversity is being threatened by diversity. And the reason is because of knowledge.
Knowledge, okay.
One of it.
Okay, why say that?
One of it is knowledge. Right? If people understand that our differences is what will collectively make us work, we will learn to appreciate people's difference, celebrate their difference. And in fact, for me, that's what makes life enjoyable. The ability to have different varieties is what spices up life and living. Right? So when people just want to be the same, people want to, be on my page or else I'm not with you, they actually shut themselves out of living the fullness of life, right? And that brings me to something. One of the reasons why people tend to want to embrace uniformity instead of unity is they're afraid of criticism.
Okay.
I think some people don't want to be criticized. Some people don't know how to handle criticism. So they are doing a thing in a particular direction and they just want to stick there. But there is a need for your input. There are severally in love life we have had conversations where you are like, I think we should try this way. Yeah. I think we should.
Let me just not answer your question. Maybe just pour more light into that. Something very interesting about this person called the man, the human being, man, male, female, we're not being all the male supportive, feminist washing, but but it's something very unique about the man.
Yeah.
Now the way God created, it seems, let me say, the way God created the man is the man functions alone, but cannot function alone. In sociology, we say is that and every man, of course, it's been a long time, but we say no man is an island. It's a sociological term, and then we also say every man is like other man, meaning that man was created to be unique among other men.
Yeah,
that makes any sense.
Yeah,
like you have like what makes like I want to talk about one.
Yeah,
uniqueness.
Yeah,
1 is an important number. 5,000 times 1 is what? It's 5,000.
It's 5,000.
5,000. Yeah. 1 is an important number. I was talking with Melvin after Melvin's podcast that happened. On friendship. And Melvin was telling me that it seems in marriage 1 + 1 = 1. Yeah, and while we were talking, I was thinking. He said 1 point. I was thinking about it. It was like each one has to sacrifice. That 1 + 1 is supposed to be 2. But there are 2. Each of the ones that made it 2 has to sacrifice 50% for it to be 1. I don't say, what if we change the plus to a times? Marriage might not be 1 + 1. Marriage might be 1 times 1.
Okay.
Let me get sense.
That's deep. I told you guys that this podcast is deep.
All right, good. No, think about it.
So really, I think we should switch it then 1 times 1.
Yeah, yes, 1.
So marriage might be times.
In binary is at zeros and ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tech. Yeah. It's not about 1. God, the Trinity. but it's called one.
Yeah. Yeah.
God with us calls us one in Him.
Yeah.
So this uniqueness and diversity, you have to be one in yourself.
Yeah.
But one within the whole.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you talked about that, right?
Yeah.
Let me run a scripture through our minds. So this was a prayer of Jesus Christ, right?
Yeah.
He said that they may be one in us.
Yeah.
Right? It's in John 17. He said now, the prayer basically was that they may be one in us. He said, now I'm no longer in the world. He said, but these guys are in the world. And I come to you, Holy Father, keep through your name those whom you have given me, right? He said that they may be one as we are.
One.
See the craving of God?
Yeah.
That they may be one.
Yeah, talk more about
as
this, man.
we
I feel there's
are
something.
one. Then he said, Father, he said, as we are one, we are, said that they all may be one as you, Father, are in me, and I in you. Right? Said that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe you sent me. Do you know the implication of unity is so powerful that unity is what enables us communicate the truth of the gospel. That's going to that side now.
Yeah.
Our togetherness validates that God is who He is. Said that they may be one as we are one. Verse 22. Let me just read that. It said, and the glory which you gave me, I have given them, that they may be one, just as we are one. Again, He said it. So there's a craving in the heart of our Creator that we become one. But even in that, His craving of our oneness lies His creative ability to give us differences and uniqueness. But still, there is a core that we need to learn how to navigate through our differences and become one.
Yes.
Once we're able to get this, even in marriage, once we're able to get this in relationship, it makes a whole lot of difference. It makes a huge difference. There will be less of conflict. There will be less of so many things, misunderstandings, right? And this scripture really struck me, right? So
I was talking about functionalism.
Yeah.
Sociology guys, Emily Duncan. Yeah. He was the founder of functionalism. Okay, I'll talk about functionalism says, a society is built. Let me just say it in this term related to this. What you're saying, it's going to make sense. It says society is built based on the functions of. It's called functionalism theory.
Yeah.
It says society is built based on the functions of each institutions. Basically, what it's saying, there's the political institution, there's the bank economic institution, there's the entertainment institution.
Yeah.
Altogether, they make a society. Now, a society have to function. For society to function properly, each of these unique, diverse institutions have to perform their diverse. Because if they were all uniform, they'll be able to perform diverse functions. And the society needs diversity to run.
Yeah.
Like a car engine.
Yeah.
Like let's use football. Yeah. So Chelsea is not Chelsea fan.
In fact, every
Chelsea is not doing it, by the way.
Don't worry about Chelsea. Every success really requires diversity.
Yeah. So that's it. So defenders are not strikers. Midfielders are not left backs.
Yeah.
Are not goalkeepers.
Yeah.
So everybody has to play. Everybody has to for everybody to embrace their own uniqueness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring into relationships. Yeah. We need to give people the room to be themselves.
Yes. Yeah. Although the extreme of it is when, for example, the only place where we should have issues with our diversity if it's conflicting the truth. God's word.
Yes.
That's where because some people take it the extreme. I'm different, so and some people can use it as an excuse to remain stupid. Some people can use I beg, that's why I be accept me like that. So there's a balance though, and then people should be able to get when you are now acting extreme. Yes. When you are not, it's not like that's your uniqueness, but you are just being crazy, right? I like us to round off with these thoughts.
Okay.
I was thinking. So, like I said earlier, people don't want to be criticized. And another reason why people don't embrace unity could be because of their past experience. And their past experience of hurt deceives them into thinking that uniformity is now the way to go.
Okay, to protect themselves.
Yes, like to protect themselves. So they start building walls.
Because you don't stand out when you're uniformed. Nobody wants to stand out.
Exactly. So they start building walls. They are no longer vulnerable.
Yeah.
So they try to isolate themselves.
Blend in. Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
From people. And the problem with actually being afraid of that, of being vulnerable because of your past experience, is that every time you try to isolate yourself from being hurt, most likely you isolate yourself from being loved.
Wow.
Because
say that again, please.
I said the problem of being... Remember my thoughts. The problem of being... But I know what I was thinking anyway. Yeah. The problem of actually of riding on your past experience, right?
Yeah.
And then isolating yourself from being vulnerable so that you will not be hurt.
Yeah.
The issue is you trying to run away from being hurt will make you end up running away from being loved as well, right?
Yeah.
So that's what makes this thing. You really can't tell people's criticism. You can't dictate for how people criticize you, but you can dictate for how you receive it.
Wow.
And this knowledge of unity will teach you how to be able to receive criticism, how to be able to navigate through people's opinion you don't necessarily agree with, right? And that will help greatly. So I wanted to run that thoughts. Go ahead.
So I think of time. Let me shock you. You know, high jump. You watch high jump in the Olympics.
Yeah.
You know the back, the way they jump with the back. It wasn't always that way. Someone bought it, and someone bought that unique way.
So they used to jump straight.
They used to jump straight before.
Okay.
Someone bought it many years ago, and so uniqueness might not be accepted at first. Is that the right term? Uniqueness might be. People fear what they don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, might be like But I said it has to be in line with what God is saying. But like I'm just being personal because I know many people that are like many creatives. Everybody could be creative, but they are the artistic ones. People that see things, people that have big, huge imagination, that see things that people don't see, that think are not very good with details, but they're very good with broader things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people that question something like everybody is different, and everybody has their gifting within their difference. Let me use myself as an example. I have my force, my force.
Yeah.
I'm not very good
of them.
Yeah, I'm not very good at multitasking. Unless I'm playing an instrument, a musical instrument. Yeah, I'm not very good. Like I can't do. I'm very fine with even driving. I find out how to talk and drive. Yeah, but it has its strong points. I can learn one thing. I have very good single focus. I can learn one thing. I can do many things.
Yeah,
I know many things, so I can learn one thing very quickly.
Yeah,
because of that, my ability. But someone else can do. But to do many things at once at the same time. So everybody needs to find their uniqueness and find how they fit in.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
So it's been a great talk.
Yeah, right.
Awesome conversation. Right. So everywhere we find ourselves, there's a need to celebrate difference. I like that. That's actually one of the definition of wisdom. As you said, you need to be able to celebrate people's differences. That's how to enjoy, life. There's so much thoughts that I really put down as regard this topic because we're out of time.
Maybe tiny chip.
Okay.
No. Sometimes when I'm saying differences, we always thought that we're talking about just personalities and. What about I'm fat? I'm still slim. I'm very slim. When we are slim, what if there's also physical difference that I need to appreciate? You think about my nose is too big. I'm surprised you find someone that likes nose just that way. Doesn't matter. Be unique, whether it's your body or just like that.
Yeah. So, last thoughts, right?
Last thoughts.
When we come, as we navigate through our relationships, as friends in a community, let's learn to celebrate our differences, right? Yeah. I discovered that one thing I think we'll pick up from this, I think we really need to visit this subject again because there's a lot to actually explore. And I'll leave it there. One thing that actually threatens unity is gossip. It's another angle entirely, but we need to really look at it. Gossip creates and just invites.
This is in terms of like a relationship, like a close circle.
Close circle.
All right.
Misinformations. Right? But we're going to look at it, maybe we're going to create another episode for this more. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Hope you've had a good time. I'm sure you've learned something. I'm sure your mind must have been triggered. If you're a deep person, your mind would have been touched here and there. And some things you need to go and put into action. Unity is not uniformity. Difference should be celebrated. Uniqueness is interesting. And life is better when we're not the same. Enjoy. Please subscribe. Subscribe.
Fight.
Yeah. If you know you enjoy this and you benefited from this and you don't like it,
write a comment.
God is seeing you. And also, please put your comments and let's get your perspective from them.
Suggest like
you can suggest a subject that you like us to actually visit as well. But thank you for staying with us. Enjoy. See you in the next episode.